Historically, because of politics, Nyanza is one area which has been marginalized economically. And we made a deliberate decision as government that during this term of William Ruto, we are going to reverse that trend. And we are not going to reverse it through tokenism. Those of us who are in government are determined to ensure that we pursue tangible projects that will revitalize the economy of Nyanza as a whole for the benefit of future generations. Just to mention but a few. The SGR Phase 2 must see light during the tenure of the current government. You are aware that it was one of the projects which was subject of negotiations in China during the recent trip, and we verily believe that come the next financial year, the SGR Phase 2 will be pushed from Naivasha through Kisumu, through Ugenya, all the way to Malaba. The other project that we are very keen on is the Korusoin Dam. This again is a project which has been on and off for a very, very long time. We are determined to pursue that project through public-private partnership during the term of the current government, because that project will sort out 4 fundamental issues. 1, the perennial flooding in Kano. 2, it will help us get last-mile water connectivity to homes. It will also augment Sondu Miriu Dam for purposes of electricity. And in the same vein, we are also pursuing Magwagwa Dam in Kisii for similar reasons. We also want to see the upgrading of Kisumu International Airport to international standards, but more so from a cargo perspective. We want to export our farm produce through Kisumu International Airport to foreign markets. We also want to export the fish from Lake Victoria to foreign markets. The other project we are pursuing is the Lake Region Ring Road. This is another historical project that has been lingering on and off. It emanates all the way from Busia up to the Kenya-Tanzania border. That road has now been redesigned. Treasury is now negotiating funding with the World Bank, which has shown willingness to finance the construction of that road. If that road is done, good people, it's going to open up the entire Nyanza region for purposes of entrepreneurship, trade, and commerce, not just among the Nyanza counties, but also with the neighboring counties and even the neighboring countries. We also want to revitalize the sugar industry. You are aware that one of the perennial problems we have been facing in the sugar sector has been farmers' arrears. We have managed as a government to now sort out all the arrears which were owed to sugarcane farmers. We have also made substantial progress in sorting out the arrears which were owed to employees of the sugar factories. We are now on the last threshold of ensuring that we revitalize those sugar companies by getting the private sector to put in money into the sugar companies, all of them, starting from Nzoia, Mumias, Chemelil, Muhoroni, all the way to Sony, by way of lease, not sale. By way of lease, not sale. We want to see those sugar factories again operating at optimal capacity utilization levels. And then also in Kisii, we will set up processing factories for tea, coffee, avocado, and also ensure that there is a soapstone factory in Kisii. In Migori, we want to ensure that there's an abattoir and a hides and skins processing factory. It is very embarrassing that we sell cow skin at 50 shillings. The same cow skin we sell at 50 shillings is processed by other people, exported, and then they use one cow skin to make 3 pairs of ballet shoes. And then we come back here and buy the ballet shoes at 20,000 shillings a piece. That is unacceptable. Our livestock has got one of the highest qualities in Kenya, and we must exploit that to the best level possible. The other area we are targeting is mining. We have got a lot of mineral deposits in Nyanza. In Migori at Makalda, we have got gold. Same to Sakwa. We also have iron ore deposits in Homa Bay. But the only indicator that you see that shows you that there is some mineral being mined in our region here is big gaping holes which are left unattended, where people fall in and die. We want to revitalize that by changing the policy and legal framework around mining, so that anywhere where mining takes place, a substantial proportion of the proceeds of that mining must accrue to the local people. If we do all that, good people, then augment it with adequate provision of water, adequate provision of electricity, and good road network, then we cannot go wrong. We should be able to exploit the potential of Nyanza region informed by comparative advantages.